Oh man, what is that stink? Why, it's 2 unnecessary sequels, of course. Hey guys, today we're talking about the Taken Trilogy, as the third one opened in theaters recently to, you guessed it, less than stellar reviews. So let's take a look at each of the 3 films and see if we can pinpoint where things started to take a turn for the worst. Because it's Taken and never mind. Back in 2008, Taken was the shit. It was the movie that no one saw coming. Even Liam Neeson himself thought it would be a box office bomb. He only did it because he got to learn karate and spend 4 months in Paris. But there's something so appealing about its simple premise. It's just about a father doing everything he can to rescue his daughter. It just so happens that by doing everything means that he kills a hell of a lot of people. Like, a lot. How many, you ask? There you go. Liam Neeson's performance and the slick direction from Pierre Morel elevates the material above what could have been a pretty forgettable movie, and it's essentially made it a modern classic among action fans. And let's face it, if I say the words Taken, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
I will find you. I will kill you.
So awesome. And as we all know, it was a huge hit, and it made an action star of Liam Neeson, which is a bit of a mixed bag really, like Liam's unconvincing American accent. So of course, just like with The Hangover, this clearly standalone movie made a ton of scratch, so along comes the sequel in the form of Taken 2. Now, to say that Taken 2 is a bit of a letdown, it's an understatement. It stinks! The biggest problem here isn't the script. The first one was no masterpiece, but they made it work. It's the direction. Replacing Pierre Morel is Olivier Megaton. Yup, the guy that managed to make the Transporter 3 movie suck balls takes the reign and calls a big old number 2 all over this one. Did you know that he actually takes his name from his birthday, the 6th of August 1965? This is the 20th anniversary of the dropping of the Hiroshima A-bomb. Classy. Now apparently, this guy seems to think that the best way to film an action sequence is to shake the out of the camera and cut every 2 seconds to yet another close-up of a badly framed shot. In other words, I can't tell what the f***'s going on. Say I go and get a drink. Now I cut to a different angle and back to a close-up to give it a bit of flow. But now, let's grab that same drink Taken 2 style. See what I mean? Essentially, the movie plays out like a poorly made rehash of the first film. The visceral violence we loved is toned down, the bad guys are all nameless idiots, and the less said about that ridiculous grenade scene, the better. While I'm pointing out stupid shit, how about the fact that the bad guys let Liam Neeson make a phone call before they kidnap him? Hold on guys, gotta take this. So surely they would have learnt their lesson with Taken 3, right? God damn it! Yep, Olivier Megaton is back, and so is his terrible direction and incoherent editing. This time around, they pulled a Hangover 3 and changed location to keep things fresh. But in the same breath, they managed to rip off the Fugitive story beats so obviously that it's insulting. They even import poor Forrest Whitaker directly from the Arnold Schwarzenegger film The Last Stand. I'm not kidding, he plays like the exact same guy. The action scenes are even worse in Taken 3. There's a big gun battle in a hallway near the end that is so hacked to pieces, you honestly can't tell who's being shot. To make matters even worse, the bad guy from the whole piece is so obvious from the get-go, he might as well be sitting there twirling his f***ing mustache. My favourite part by far, and minor spoilers guys, is when Liam Neeson tells this cop, "My only priority is protecting my daughter." And then he proceeds to drive a f***ing Porsche directly into the front wheel of a speeding jet, which his daughter is on, causing said plane to crash into the ground. Taken 3 is by far the worst film of the series. It's stupid, it's poorly made, and it wastes its great cast on story elements ripped off from much better films. So while the original Taken is still a great watch, the sequel sucks some serious ass. So guys, what did you think of the Taken Trilogy? Like them? Hate them? Let me know down in the comments or on my Twitter. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and check out our new animated series, Video Games vs. Real Life, all my best and worst films of 2014. And I'll see you next week for more film learning.